The sons of Noah began to war on each other, to take captives and to shed blood on the earth. As they began to build strong cities and walls, individuals began to exalt themselves above the nations and to establish kingdoms. All the people began to do evil, to acquire arms and to teach their sons war. They made for themselves molten images, and they worshipped them. They began to craft idols, and malignant spirits seduced them into transgression. The adversary exerted himself to do all of this, and he sent forth other spirits, those which were put under his hand, to corrupt and destroy. Now, in the 10th generation from Noah, Abram was born, and as a child he began to understand the errors of the earth. At 14 years old, he separated himself from his father, that he might not worship idols with him, and he began to pray to the Creator of all things, that he might save him from the errors of men, and that his life should not fall into sin. Abram came to Terah his father, saying, "Father, what help and profit have you from those idols which you worship and bow yourself before? There is no spirit in them. They are misleading to the heart. Do not worship them. Worship the God of heaven, who does everything upon the earth, who has created everything by his word. All life is from before his face. For these gods are the work of men's hands. You bear them on your shoulders, and yet there is no help from them." Abram's father said to him, "I also know it, my son, but what shall I do with a people who have made me to serve before them? And if I tell them the truth, they will kill me, for their soul cleaves to them, to worship them and honor them. Keep silent, my son, lest they come against you." And Abram spoke also to his 2 brothers, and they grew angry with him, so he kept silent. Abram took to himself a wife, and her name was Sarai. And Haran and Nahor, his brothers, took wives also. And Haran's wife bare him a son, and he called his name Lot. In the 60th year of the life of Abram, he arose by night, and set fire to the house of the idols. He burned all that was in the house, and no man knew it. They arose in the night to save their gods from the midst of the fire, and Haran ran ahead of them, but the fire flamed over him, and he was consumed. He died in Ur of the Chaldees before Terah his father, and they buried him there. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and from your kindred, go to the land that I will show you, and I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. And I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram went as the Lord had told him, and he took Lot with him. Abram was 75 years old when he departed, and Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and all the people that had followed them, and they set out to go to the land of Canaan.